Christmas is a week away, and I'm so excited. I love the decorations, the parties, the food. You know, maybe a little too much. After New Year's, I'm gonna have to buy a bunch of new pants. And Spanx. But there is one thing I'm a little fed up with. Santa. I mean, let me get this straight. He's watching us all year to see if we're naughty or nice, judging us, creeping on us. Who made him so powerful? You know, I think it's time that we take him down a peg. Yeah. So I've gathered some of my favorite comedians to help me present the Roast of Santa Claus. Oh, yeah. Now, to get this started, why don't we welcome our esteemed panel of roasters. Give it up for Kurt Braunholer, best-selling, and Ron Funches. Yeah. And of course, we've got the man of the hour. You know him, you love him, the big guy himself, Saint Nick, a.k.a. Father Christmas, a.k.a. Kris Kringle, a.k.a. Santa Claus. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. Now, I'd like to kick things off by saying a few words. Santa, you're old, fat, white, and wear a red hat. In other words, you're a Trump supporter. You have a whole workshop full of elves making millions and millions of presents and delivering them overnight. Wow, wow. I guess there is someone who exploits his workers more than Jeff Bezos. Speaking of elves, do you look at Kevin Hart as the one who got away?
Absolutely.
You also go by the name Kris Kringle. Is that German? I mean, that makes sense, since you decided to take a job in which you deliver toys to every boy and girl in the world, except the Jews.
These are hot.
And apparently, you're immortal, and you have magic powers, and the ability to see everything that's happening all the time. Way to stop Hitler, idiot. By the way, Santa, question. Why are you so jolly all the time? I mean, you haven't seen your in centuries.
Oh.
But in the end, Santa, in the end, you're the reason kids on Christmas have so many toys. You're also the reason Mrs. Claus has so many toys. Have sex with your wife, Santa! Well, I'm officially on the naughty list. My bad, my bad. Time to turn things over to the professionals. Give it up for Kurt Braunholer!
Thank you. Santa.
Good.
You know, Santa, this is our first time meeting, but I always thought you would smell like peppermint, but nope. You smell like day-old lunch meat and crushed up Viagra. You're a gross piece of Santa. And don't ask me how I know what crushed up Viagra smells like. Santa, you're a hermit who lives isolated from society, making toys for children you've never met, whose houses you break into while they sleep. Santa, the only list you've made this year is a predator watch list.
I did.
Santa, you look like a member of ZZ Top that let himself go. And their whole thing was that they already let themselves go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Santa, I don't think jolly is the compliment you think it is. The only other jolly guy out there is a pantless green giant who keeps begging kids to eat his big old beans. In closing, you, Santa.
Oh, thank God Mrs. Claus isn't here to see this, huh? Let's keep this thing going. Our next roaster is Beth Stelling.
Thank you. Hey, Santa, do you know what every kid wants for Christmas?
What?
Me neither, but I know it's not a wooden rocking horse, you old out-of-touch bitch.
Oh, come on, Beth.
You know what else shakes like a bowl full of jelly? Your wife when I have sex with her.
Okay, nobody ever asks this, but how many elves have you accidentally crushed when sitting your tank ass down on the couch?
Oh, 4.
Honestly, Santa, I feel bad for you because malls are closing all across America. Where can people come find you? The only person who's met more kids in the mall is R. Kelly. You should ask him. Honestly, we should ask him
I'll call him.
where we can find more kids. At the end of the day, Santa, you're just like us. You can't lose weight no matter how hard you try. You don't like to shave, and 364 days out of the year, you're having sex with a reindeer. He doesn't love bestiality. Thank you, Santa. I love you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Santa, but it's not over yet. Give it up for Ron Funches.
Santa. Oh, it's good to see you again. Oh, me and Santa go way back. People don't know it, but I saw my mama kissing Santa Claus. But I didn't say anything because I wanted the Sega Genesis. I mean, Santa, how do you do it? How do you do it? You only work one day a year. You break into people's homes. You love hoes. I mean, you're like the world's coolest meth addict. Yeah. And speaking of drugs, can we all admit we know why Rudolph's nose was so bright? I mean, the other reindeer didn't hate you because you were different. They hated you because you cornered them at the office party and you won't shut the up. Santa, you're not a good dude. Your elves do all the work, and then you take all the credit and profit. What are you gonna do next? Manage Kesha? Free Kesha! Santa, last but not least, I have to say this from the bottom of my heart and from every single parent that has ever existed. You. You, Santa, why should you get all the credit when I work my ass off all year round just for my son to think that you built him a PlayStation? Like you just know coding now, like you know soldering now. You don't know that, Santa. I bought that PlayStation.
Wow, just wow. But a roast always ends with the guest of honor getting to have the last word. So it's time for the one, the only Santa Claus!
Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Time for me to roast all of you ho-ho-hos. Oh, Ron Funches is here. Ron Funches. Ronald. How are you, Ronald? Yes? Yes. Ron, you like weed, I'm told, yes? The only thing higher than Ron here is Santa's blood pressure. Yes. I'm not surprised that Ron is here, no. Nope, since based on his material, he's the only stand-up who can still really believe in me. He does. Kurt Brownholder's here as well. Kurt.
Hi, Santa. Santa.
Kurt is here, which means that every single other male white comedian has passed on this one. Kurt, you are so white. You look like, well, you're either about to publish an article on Breitbart or shoot out at Santa's Santa went there. Beth Stelling. You have 2 albums out. We've all heard them, of course, yes. They're called Sweet Beth and Simply the Beth, yes. Wow, they're so good. I can't wait for the 3rd one to come out. Out of Beth. Enough.
What about Crystal Beth?
That's for Santa. Beth Stelling, of course, is here tonight because the casting director here loudly slammed their fists on the table and said, "Get me a less funny Tina Fey." Lily? Well, you've made the impressive leap from getting millions of views on YouTube to having a network TV show that gets hundreds of views on YouTube.
True.
Well, if you guys don't know, Lily, Lily, she sings, she raps, she kind of does it all. Well, at least that's what the bathroom stall in the men's room said.
I know my strengths and weaknesses.
Lily, that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, my childhood is officially ruined. Thank you to our comedians and thank you to St. Nick, you slayed. That was the roast of Santa Claus.